Here's why you play Minsitthar, the courageous warrior, as a roamer. First off, he provides excellent crowd control with his skills that can pull, slow, and even trap enemies. His ultimate creates a zone of control that completely shuts down dash or blink reliant heroes, making him a strong counter to mobile assassins and fighters. Minsitthar also has great frontline potential thanks to his shield enhanced basic attacks and damage reduction from the front. However, he relies heavily on skill accuracy and has limited mobility, which means he can be outplayed by heroes with superior movement or burst. Minsittar's passive, Mark of the King, allows him to apply a stack every time he hits an enemy with a basic attack or skill. At 5 stacks, his next attack will deal bonus damage based on his max HP, stun the enemy, and heal him. This effect can only happen once every few seconds on the same target, so it's great for sustained fights and duels. Minsittar's first skill, Spear of Glory, throws his spear forward to deal damage and slow enemies. If enemies are hit at the tip, they get stunned briefly. After a moment, he pulls the spear back and drags hit enemies toward him, allowing for combos or ganks. It's a great tool to isolate targets. Minsittar's second skill, Shield Assault, releases his shield power to damage and slow enemies in front of him. After that, he enters a stance that reduces incoming damage from the front and buffs his basic attacks to strike faster in an area. This helps him deal continuous damage while taking reduced damage during fights. Minsittar's ultimate, King's Calling, summons 4 royal guards in a field around him. Enemies inside this area can't use movement skills and are slowed while the guards attack them continuously. This zone is incredibly useful in team fights, especially to lock down mobile heroes and give your team a huge advantage. A typical street combo for Minsitthar is to use his first skill to pull enemies in, followed by his ultimate to trap them in place. Then activate the second skill, and use enhanced basic attacks for area damage while staying in front to reduce incoming damage. Moving on to builds, I usually build Conceal Tough Boots, Thunder Belt, Dominance Eyes, Immortality, Antique Cuirass, and finally Athena Shield. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Minsittar's roamer in my opinion are Petrify, Execute, or Flicker. Petrify to stun enemies right after pulling them or when they're stuck in your ultimate, Execute to finish off enemies who survive your combo, and Flicker to initiate or escape, giving you mobility options. Minsitthar is a nightmare for dash-heavy heroes like Lancelot, Benedetta, and Rowlet, whose mobility gets completely shut down inside his ultimate. However, he struggles against heroes like Zulong or Aulus who rely on raw movement speed instead of blinks. These heroes can avoid his first skill and escape his ultimate zone before getting locked down. He synergizes well with marksmen like Hanabi and Melissa, who can stand safely behind him and deal consistent damage while he controls the battlefield. You should upgrade the second skill level 1, then prioritize second skill for sustain and defense. First skill is your next priority for utility and pulls, and most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Minsitthar excels in creating chaos during team fights by zoning out enemy carries and forcing them to reposition. Use bushes to surprise enemies with your first skill and immediately follow up with your ultimate for a guaranteed lockdown. When enemies are caught, stay in front and angle your second skill to reduce incoming damage. Keep in mind that your ultimate blocks movement skills, but not normal walking or sprinting, so use it in narrow areas like jungle paths or objective pits for better control. Always look to combo with teammates who can burst down trapped enemies. Remember, the timing of your first skill and ultimate can decide the entire outcome of a skirmish, so don't waste them recklessly. Wait for the right moment to catch high value targets.